Hi everyone, my name is Masran Tamin. Today we will discuss market segmentation, which is one of the most fundamental concepts in marketing management strategy. In reality, a market is made up of diverse customers with different needs, preference, and behavior. It is very difficult for a company to satisfy everyone with a single product or marketing approach. That's why business use market segmentation to divide a large market into smaller, more manageable groups. This allows companies to better understand their customers and design more effective marketing strategy. In this session, we will explore the definition, types, implementation steps, benefit, and limitation of market segmentation. Let's begin with the definition of market segmentation. Market segmentation is the process of dividing a broad and diverse market into smaller, more homogeneous groups of consumers who share similar needs, characteristics, or behavior, and who are likely to respond in a similar way to marketing effort. The key idea here is similarity within a group and clear difference between groups. This allows marketers to better understand each segment and design strategies that match their specific expectation. Without segmentation, companies would treat all customers the same, which often leads to ineffective marketing and waste resources. This is because different customers value different things. Some focus on price, others on quality, convenience, or brand image. For example, a clothing brand may segment its market into teenagers who prefer trendy, stylish, and affordable fashion, often influenced by social media and peer trends. Working professionals who prefer formal, durable, and high quality clothing suitable for the workplace. By identifying these segments, the company can design different product lines, pricing strategies, and promotional message. For instance, they might use influencer and social media campaign to target teenagers, while using professional branding and quality focused messaging for working adults. In practice, companies often go beyond simple segmentation and create detailed customer profile, also known as customer persona. These persona include information about lifestyle, preference, and buying behavior, which helps marketers make more precise decisions. This approach allows business to move away from a one-size-fits-all strategy and instead focus on delivering personalized and relevant value to each segment. As a result, companies can achieve higher customer satisfaction, stronger customer engagement, improved brand loyalty, better sales performance, and profitability. In today's highly competitive and data driven market, effective segmentation is not just an option, it is a critical foundation for successful marketing strategy. There are four main types of market segmentation, each providing different and complementary insights into customers' behavior. Understanding these types allow marketers to develop a more holistic view of their target markets. First, demographic segmentation. This is one of the most commonly used approach because it is easy to measure and widely available. It is based on observable characteristics such as age, gender, income, education, occupation, and family size. For example, luxury brands often target high-income consumers who have greater purchasing power, while student discounts are designed to attract younger consumers with limited budget. However, while demographic data is useful, it does not always explain why consumers behave in a certain way, so it is often combined with other segmentation types. Second, geographic segmentation. These divide the market based on location, such as country, region, city, or even climate condition. Geographic segmentation is important because consumer needs and preference can vary significantly depending on the environment. For instance, companies may sell winter clothing in colder regions and lighter breathable clothing in tropical areas like Malaysia. Similarly, food preference, language, and cultural practices may differ across regions, requiring localized marketing strategies. With the rise of digital marketing, geographic segmentation can also be very precise, targeting customers in specific area or even neighborhoods. Third, behavioral segmentation. These focus on how customers interact with a product or brand. It includes factors such as usage rate, purchase frequency, brand loyalty, and benefit sorts. For example, airlines often create loyalty programs to reward frequent travelers, encouraging repeat purchase and strengthening customers' relationship. Behavioral segmentation is particularly powerful because it is based on actual customers' actions, making it highly relevant for predicting future behavior and designing target marketing campaign. Fourth, psychographic segmentation. This goes deeper into psychological aspect of consumer, including lifestyle, value, attitude, interest, and personality traits. For example, a fitness brand may target health-conscious individuals who value an active lifestyle, while an eco-friendly brand may target consumers who prioritize sustainability and environmental responsibility. Psychographic segmentation helps marketers create emotional connection with customers by aligning product and message with their belief and identities. Each type of segmentation provides unique insights, but on its own, it may not be sufficient to fully understand the customers. Therefore, in practice, companies often use a combination of segmentation based, known as multidimensional segmentation approach. For example, a company might target young professionals, which is demographic, living in urban area, which is geographic, who frequently shop online, behavioral, and value convenience and modern lifestyle, which is psychographic. By combining this perspective, business can develop more precise targeting strategies, improve customer engagement, and achieve better marketing outcome. Now, let's look at how companies implement market segmentation effectively. Segmentation is not just about dividing customers randomly. It requires a systematic, data-driven process to ensure that the segments are meaningful, measurable, and actionable. There are five key steps involved. First, define the market. The first step is to clearly define the overall market scope. This includes identifying who the potential customers are, what needs exist, and what problems the company aims to solve. At this stage, companies often conduct macro level analysis such as market size, trends, and demand patterns. A clear definition ensures that the segmentation process is focused and relevant. Second, segment the market. Next, the company divide the market into smaller groups using appropriate criteria such as demographic, geographic factors, behavioral patterns, or psychographic. The goal here is to identify segments that are distinct, measurable, and accessible. This step transforms a broad market into more manageable groups. The third one is understand the market. After identifying segment, companies need to gain deeper insight into each group. This is done through research methods such as survey and questionnaire, interview and focus group, data analytics from digital platform. At this stage, business try to understand customers' motivation, preference, pain points, and expectation, which are critical for designing effective strategies. The fourth one is create customer segments. Based on the research findings, companies then define clear and actionable customer segments. These segments are often represented as customers' profile or persona, which include detailed description of typical customers within each group. For example, instead of just labeling a segment as young adults, a company might define a persona such as a 25 years old working professional who shop online frequently, value convenience, and prefer fast delivery. These help marketers design more precise and relevant campaign. The fifth one is test the marketing strategy. Companies implement marketing strategy tailored to each segment and measure their effectiveness. The KPI for this segment include conversion rates, customers engagement, sales growth, customers retention. For example, an e-commerce platform may segment user into frequent buyers, occasional buyers, and new user, and then offer loyalty reward for frequent buyers, discount to encourage occasional buyer, welcome promotion for new user. By comparing the result, companies can identify which strategies are most effective and make improvement accordingly. This step-by-step process ensures that segmentation is data-driven, flexible, and continuously improved rather than based on assumption or guesswork. In today's digital environment, companies often use advanced tools such as big data analytics and AI to refine segmentation in real time, making marketing strategies even more precise and effective. Market segmentation offers several important benefits. The first one is efficient use of resources, where companies can focus their marketing budget on the most profitable segment instead of targeting everyone. The second one is stronger brand image. By delivering target message, companies can position their brand more clearly in the minds of customers. Increase customer satisfaction and loyalty. When customers feel that products and message are relevant to them, they are more likely to stay loyal. Better market differentiation. Segmentation helps companies stand out from competitors by offering unique value to specific groups. More effective digital marketing. Platforms like social media allow highly targeted advertising based on user data, making segmentation even more powerful. For example, streaming platforms like Netflix recommend content based on user behavior, increasing engagement and satisfaction. Despite its advantage, market segmentation also has some limitation. First, higher initial cost. Conducting research and developing different strategies for each segment can be expensive. Second one, increased complexity, where managing multiple segments may require different products, campaigns, and distribution channels. Risk of incorrect assumption. If segmentation is based on inaccurate data, companies may target the wrong audience. Dependence on data quality. Effective segmentation relies on accurate and up-to-date data, which can change over time. For example, consumer preference may shift due to trends or economic changes, making previous segmentation less effective. Therefore, companies must continuously update their segmentation strategy to remain relevant. To conclude, market segmentation is a powerful tool that allows companies to better understand and serve their customers. By dividing the market into smaller segments, business can deliver more relevant products and message, use resources more efficiently, build stronger customer relationships. However, segmentation must be done carefully using accurate data and continuous evaluation to avoid mistakes and ensure effectiveness. In today's competitive and data-driven environment, companies that apply market segmentation effectively are more likely to achieve sustainable competitive advantage and long-term success. That's all for this video. Thank you.